And welcome back to Farmstead MTG. So, we are starting a new series today. It's called The Plague. And The Plague was a Norwegian old school tournament. And I was there and I did a lot of filming. So now my hard drive is full of videos for me to share with you guys. Ain't that great? So, you saw some paintings in the intro here. And those are painted by Theodor Kittelsen. And the plague is named after the Black Death, which was a pandemic back in the 1300 that killed like half of Europe. And Theodor Kittelsen painted the Black Death as an old demon lady walking from village to village and spreading the disease all over Norway. So that's the theme of this tournament. And of course we just had this COVID pandemic fresh in mind also. So yeah, the Norwegian tournament is called The Plague and it's going to be held next year also. So without further ado, let's take a look at some decks. And here's the first deck. Player name is Kjell and he's one of the Farmstead crew, so yeah, I'm cheering for him. But he's playing a Lion-dib deck with all the best creatures, the Savannah Lion, Serendefret, Suchi and Sarah Angel. And he's combining that with the best removal, the Disenchant, Sword to Plowshare, Lightning Bolt. And under the Brain Geyser there is Ancestral Recall and a Time Walk. But he doesn't have the Moxus yet. But he has the important card advantage card, the Ancestral, the Brain Geyser, the Library of Alexandria. So I think this is a really solid deck. Perhaps some of the best you can put together if you don't have the Moxus and all the power. So yeah, very good deck. And here's the second deck. Player name is Erik and he's playing this beautiful Deadguy Ale deck. It has Hypnotic Spectre, Suchi and Sanger, the good white removal and Underworld Dreams. So a super solid deck and very beautiful. So let's get down to the match. Game number one. You have Kjell to the left and Erik to the right. Kjell is starting out with the Library of Alexandria, so that's a good start. And okay, and he's mulliganing to 6. So not that awesome, but still really good. But he has to skip a turn to get up to 7 cards. And Erik is playing with sinkholes, so that's good for him. So he has some outs to get rid of the library. So is there a second swamp? And no sinkhole, so that's huge. Kjell can now start drawing with the library. Ain't that great? Plays an Underground Sea. Let's see what Erik has here. 3 mana for a Hypnotic Spectre. Okay, that can even out the card advantage from the library. And I can see a Lightning Bolt in Kjell's hand. Control magic. I see a Plains, but no sword. And no red mana for the bolt. So he doesn't have any removal to take care of the Spectre. So that's good for the game at least. Okay, and he attacks with the factory also. And he has 2 mana, so he can cast the Disenchant. But Kjell doesn't activate this factory. And now he needs to discard a card at random. And he draws first, so he has 8 cards now. And there's the Lightning Bolt is gone. And there is some cuts in the video here, because there was some corruption here, but I cut it out. And it should be fine. So we are back at Erik's turn. And Kjell played another factory. Didn't get any removal. He activates his factory again. It looks like he has a Disenchant, because Kjell can kill that factory. But we know Kjell has a control magic in his hand, so he doesn't want to lose the factory. And Hypnotic Spectre is taking a card. That's a Savannah Lion. Ooh, and an Underworld Dreams. Okay, so now at least he can cast and there's a Mind Twist also. Ooh, interesting. And he draws with a library. He could have taken Erik's hand here, but it looks like he's going for that control magic. But I kind of feel like Erik has a disenchant in his hand by the way he played with the factory. So let's see here. Tapping 2 mana, one of the moves, white. Is there a disenchant? Yep. And Kjell is tapped out, so Erik is attacking with one factory. And he can pump it with the other factory. Yeah. So Kjell is down to 7. And 6, because he's losing a card, losing a life for each draw. And is there any removal? Come on, buddy. You have 4 bolts, 4 swords, fireball, chaos orb. Just draw one of them. It's easy. There's a Suchi. So, and it doesn't cast Mind Twist. Okay. But he has to try to be conservative because Erik has 2 factories, and if Kjell taps out, that's GG. So yeah, drawing up to 8 cards. Oh, and there's the Suchi is gone. And down to 3 life. Is there anything he can do here? Tapping 5 mana for a Senja Vampire. That's cool. Kjell is down to 2. The library is losing. What's going on? Okay, drawing another card. Is there a balance? Nope, any scoops. And while we are waiting for game 2, you should like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Thanks! Game number 2. Kjell is on the play. Erik is a mulligan to 6. Kjell starts out with an Underground Sea and casts an Ancestral Recall. I think he cast it in Erik's upkeep. So let's see what. So there's a lot of cards. I see a Serra Angel, Copy Artifact, Chaos Orb, Demonic Tutor. Okay, so he starts out with a Chaos Orb. So let's see. City of Brass. So he has some options here. Demonic Tutor, maybe a Copy Artifact. There's a Sword to Plowshare, Serendi Effort. Okay, it's going for the Copy Artifact, targeting the Chaos Orb, but Erik disenchants it in response. And here Kjell could have tapped the City of Brass to activate the Chaos Orb in response to the disenchant. I don't know why he didn't do that. And there was a sword to plowshare on something. Here's the Serendefret. And a Suchi from Erik. Kjell is down to 17. He attacks for 3. And there's a disenchant for the Suchi. And yeah, there's the demonic tutor. Okay, so the ancestral has gone. Could go for a mind twist, perhaps. Next turn, if he has another land, he can take out 4 cards. But Erik must be worried of the possibility of there being a mind twist in Kjell's hand. So he plays out the Hypnotic. I think there's a sword in his hand. So if Kjell casts a mind twist, he can sword in response. So, is there a mind twist coming? A soul ring. Okay, ramping out. Ooh, a Serra Angel. Okay. And a sword from Erik. I was expecting a mind twister. Yeah. So an attack for 4. Kjell is tapped out and down to 14. And he loses a balance. And another Spectre from Erik. And Kjell's losing life from the Serendefret down to 13. And will he attack? Another Serendefret. Okay. Then I think it's a good attack. And a sword on the Hypnotic. Might have been smart to save that, because Erik doesn't play with counter spells. And there's an Underworld Dream. So 1 Underworld Dream and 2 Serendefrets. That's kind of painful. So that sword could have been used to take out a Serendefret later. If the combat math doesn't add up, at least have the option is okay. But it's so much easier to sit here and watch it and commentate. But at least that was my initial thought. So Erik doing some calculations here. He's at 9 life, Kjell's at 10. He's thinking about activating the factory. Perhaps there's a disenchant in his hand, so he can take care of Kjell's factory. Ooh, and a Chaos Orb. And he's not attacking. So Kjell's down to 7. He's losing 3 life each turn now. And he attacks with both. He's open for the counter attack from the Hypnotic. So Erik is activating his Chaos Orb. That's a hit. So he's lost 3 life. He's down to 6. Kjell is thinking about casting something. He's at 7. Okay, so he passed the turn. So if Erik attacks with his Hypnotic and his factory, okay, he only attacks with the Hypnotic, puts Kjell down to 5. Ooh, and there's a mind twist, but he didn't cast it. Huh. Okay, so he's losing 2 more life. Down to 3. And he just passed the turn. He can't even attack. So we'll... Yeah, Erik just passed the turn. And Kjell scoops. GG. So Erik won 2-0. And this is round... this was round 1A. And we had 2 feature tables. So next video will be round 1B. So, thank you for watching, and YouTube will recommend some more videos here, and I really appreciate if you like this video, and I love when you make comments, that's great. So, thank you for this time, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.